Good morning. Welcome to this Earth Element Grounding Yoga class. So this yoga class is going to balance your root chakra, and it's going to bring more stability and security into your life. We'll start off with some more balancing poses, more stabilizing, strengthening poses, and then we're going to cool down into some more grounding and relaxing poses. So when you're ready, you can meet me at the top of your mat. If you're outside, you can face the sun. So we'll start with our sun salutations. Bring your feet about hip-width distance apart. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. And bring your palms in front of your heart. And if you're spiritual, if you worship the sun as your God, you may say your prayers here. Otherwise, just stay with me. So, exhale, hands in front of your heart into prayer hands. Inhale, bring your arms down by your side and reach your arms up overhead and lean back. And then on your exhale, fold from your hips, keeping your arms by your ears into your forward fold. And then on your inhale, you're going to take your right leg, your right knee, and bring it back into your low lunge. So your left knee is on top of your left foot, and your right knee is to the ground. And then you're going to inhale and bring your arms up overhead. And exhale, lean back. And then inhale, bring your hands down to the mat and step back into your plank position. And on your exhale, you're going to drop your knees. Then you bend your elbows back so they're against your sides. Your elbows are pointing towards the back of your mat. So knees, chest, and then you can bring your forehead to the mat. And on your inhale, lift up into your King Cobra pose. And on your exhale, flip into downward facing dog. Then on your inhale, you're going to take that right foot and bring the right foot up between your two hands. Drop the back knee into your low lunge. So knee right above the ankle, knee right above the foot. And then inhale, bring your arms up and lean back. And exhale, step your left foot next to your right foot into your forward fold. Inhale, bring your arms by your ears, and then lift yourself up, back to standing, leaning back, and exhale, palms together, palms to heart center. Now we do 12 of these. There's a magic to the number 12 here. So we're going to do 12 of these, and now we're going to go with the left foot. So bring your arms down by your side. Exhale, palms back in front of your chest. There are 12 poses, and we do 12 rounds. Now, drop your arms back down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, lean back. Fold from your hips, arms by your ears into your forward fold. Now step back with your left foot, left knee to the mat, right knee above right foot. Inhale, bringing your arms up by your ears, leaning back. Exhale. Inhale, step back into plank. And then exhale, drop your knees, chest, forehead. And then inhale into your King Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now step with your left foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, dropping the back knee, bringing your arms up overhead, leaning back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back up to standing, lean back. Exhale, palms to heart center. So inhale, arms by your side. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms by your side, reach up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your right foot back into low lunge. And exhale, lean back. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, King Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, low lunge, arms back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing, leaning back. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms by your side. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms by your side. Lean back, arms overhead. Fold into forward fold on your exhale. Bring your left foot back, left knee back into your low lunge on your inhale, and then exhale and lean back. Inhale into plank, and exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forwards into your low lunge. Lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up with your arms, lean back. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms by your side. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms by your side. Reach back, lean back. Exhale, fold into forward fold. Inhale, right leg back into low lunge. Exhale, lean back. Inhale into plank position. And exhale, drop knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right foot between your two hands. Arms up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up into standing, leaning back. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale by your side. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale by your side, reach up, lean back. Forward fold on your exhale. Now on your inhale, bringing that left knee back into your low lunge. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, or left foot forwards, left foot forwards, right knee to the mat, arms back, low lunge. Exhale, step your right foot into forward fold. Inhale, reach up, lean back. Exhale, palms to heart center. So that was 6, and now we're gonna go a little faster for the next 6. So inhale, arms by your side. Exhale, arms to the palm center. Inhale by your side, reach up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back into low lunge. Exhale, lean. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards. Low lunge. And exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, prayer hands. Inhale by your side, exhale, prayer hands. Inhale by your side, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forwards. Right knee to the mat, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forwards, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reach back. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, prayer hands. Inhale, arms down, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards. Low lunge. Exhale, left foot forwards. forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reaching back. Exhale, palms to heart center. Then inhale, arms down. Exhale, hands to palm center. Inhale, arms down, reaching up, leaning back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, left leg back into low lunge. Exhale, lean. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, lean back, standing. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, arms to palm center. Palms to heart center. Inhale, arms down, reaching up, leaning back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right knee back, right leg back. Exhale, lean into low lunge. And then inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, king cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forwards, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, back, palms together. Exhale, palms to heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms down, reaching up, leaning. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, lean into it. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forwards, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, palms together, palms to heart center. Take a breath here. Just warmed up the body. Now from here, I want you to take your feet about as wide as your mat, but pointing out at a 45-degree angle. So your toes are like facing the out of your mat, heels in a little bit. Bring your arms up to the sky on the inhale, palms together. And then on your exhale, I'm gonna have you squat into your yogi squat. And if you need, you could sit on a block, but it's really good to just try to do this yourself. Get as low as you can. And you can have your elbows in between your knees. I'll face you real quick to show you. So your elbows can be in between your knees, palms together, kind of pushing them apart. And you can hang out here, or you could do a few, maybe yogi squat burpees we'll call them. So you could bring your palms down, jump back into plank, and then you could jump back into your yogi squat, or you could do a push-up, and then come back. Palms to heart center. So you can step back and do this. You could jump, or you could just hang out here. And we're gonna do another one, so hands down, jump back to plank. Maybe push up, maybe not. Back to yogi squat. Another, hands down, plank, yogi squat. Hands down, plank, yogi squat. Hands down, plank, yogi squat. Hands down, plank. And then you're gonna do your chaturanga, and you could go knees, chest, chin, or just lower down, about halfway. And then flip your toes and flip into upward dog. And then on your exhale, come into your tabletop position. So your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your hands. And then we're gonna do some cat-cow. So arch your back, look up, and then round your spine the other direction. on your exhale. So inhale, happy cat. Exhale, scaredy cat. A few more at your own pace to your own breath. When you're ready, you can come back to flat back, bringing your right arm up in front of you, and then see if you could bring your left leg out and just hold this to really get that stability in your core to become more stable and balanced. And then you could drop that hand and knee, and then bring your left arm out, right leg out, and hold. And then you could bring that knee and hand down and sit back into your child's pose or embryo pose. So your knees together and feet together. Sitting back onto your heels would be embryo, and then your knees apart, feet together would be child's pose. And then you can bring your forehead to the mat on your exhale. Inhale around your spine into your king cobra, which is just your upward dog with your thighs on the mat. And then exhale, push back into that embryo or child's pose. Inhale around forward, king cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. A few more at your own pace. Now when you get into your king cobra, you can tuck your toes and then push your hips up into your downward facing dog. So your hands are about shoulder width apart, but of course in front of your head. Your feet about hip width apart. Heels pushing towards the mat, but your heels don't have to touch the mat. You just want to feel a nice stretch. Hips in the air, chest dropping to the mat. Just enjoy this downward dog as a grounding yoga pose. Now when you're ready, you could bring that right foot between your two hands, bringing your left foot into a 45-degree angle in the back of right knee over right foot, and then lift your arm up into your warrior one position. So your hips are driving towards the front of your mat, arms up in the air, leaning into that left foot, and just holding. Feeling really stable in your legs. And from here, you can push into your warrior three. So we're gonna come onto our right leg and balance on that. Throw our left leg in the air into a T. And you can have your arms staying up overhead, or you could bring them into prayer hands, whatever works. So shifting onto that right leg and leaning, so your body is in a T. Find a drishti, which is a non-moving point you can stare at, and just hold. And then come back, drop that back foot back into that 45-degree angle into your warrior one position. Bringing your arms behind your back, clasping your fingers together. And then drop your chest and head onto the left side of your right leg with your Arms falling back, getting a nice shoulder stretch in the fallen warrior. And then coming into that low lunge or high lunge with your hands on the ground. Stepping back into your plank position, and then drop knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Flip into upward dog, and push back into downward dog. Taking a breath here. Bringing your left foot between your two hands. Taking that right foot, 45-degree angle, arms up, warrior one, facing the front of your mat. And then we're going to push into warrior three. So balancing on your left leg into a T. Finding a non-moving point to stare at. Good job. That right foot back to the mat, warrior one. Exhale. Hands behind your back, clasp your fingers into fallen warrior. Coming back into your high lunge with your hands on the mat. Step back into your plank position, and you may hold your plank, or you can come onto a side plank, bringing your right arm to the air, and just holding. And your right foot can be on the ground or on your stacked on your other foot. Right hand to the mat, and we're just going to switch sides, or you could stay in your plank. Back to plank, chaturanga dandasana, upward dog, and downward dog. Really grip your feet and hands into the mat. Take a few breaths. Curling your hands back towards your feet into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your knees, back straight, back flat. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Rolling up with your back rounded until you get to the top. Shoulders back, down away from your ears. Arms up overhead. Grabbing your left forefingers with your right hand. Exhale, lean to the left, lean to the right, stretching your left. Inhale up, exhale, lean left. 2 more times each way. Reaching back down, touching your toes. Exhale. Coming back into your plank position. You can hold this a few seconds if you'd like to bring that stability, bring that balance. And then you could step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. exhale, fold. Reaching up, leaning back, palms to heart center. And we're going to do eagle pose here, which is a balancing pose. So what you'll do is you're going to balance on your left leg, so you're going to bend it a little. Bending your right knee and bringing it on top of your left leg, and then wrapping your right ankle around the left. And then you would bring your right elbow over the left and intertwine your wrists together. So I will show you facing you for another angle. So it should look like this. And then you find a point you could stare at that's not moving to help you keep your balance. And then just sit into it. And you could stand, keeping your arms together in eagle arms, and then fold into your warrior three, bringing your left leg back, coming into a T. Coming back to standing, reaching up, leaning back, arms at the side. Going right to the other side. So we're going to bounce on our right foot now, bringing our left knee over top of right, then left elbow over top of right, and hold, squat. And coming into our warrior three, still eagle arms. And you can come out of that, fill out of that a little bit. Coming to face me, bringing your legs about wider than hip width distance apart. And then you're going to turn your left foot, or your right if you're facing me. So it's facing the front of your mat, and then the right foot is facing the other way, so they're perpendicular. You're going to bring your arms out to a T, and then on your exhale, you're going to drop your left arm down, your left hand in the mat while your right arm goes up, and you can look down to keep balance or up. And you may use a block to rest your hand on for more stability if you can't reach the ground just yet. You want it to feel good more than getting too deep into the pose. And then come right back up with your arms. Turning. So you could turn so you're in a twist. Legs are the same. Turn so you twist. And then release so your right arm is on the left side of your right foot. Or you could just grab your ankle. Or if you need, put it on the right. And you could still use your block here. And then coming up, turning back out, bringing that left foot in, arms still out to a T, and then turning your right foot, so you're doing the same thing on the other side. And then exhale, dropping your right hand down to the mat, or your ankle or a block. And again, you can look down for balance, or look up to challenge your balance. lifting back up, and then we're going to twist and do that twisted triangle. Exhale to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale into star. So bringing your feet out wide, your toes can be pointed out at a 45-degree angle, arms in the air. And then we're going to exhale into goddess, bending our elbows and squatting. Inhale star. Exhale goddess. Inhale star. Exhale goddess. Inhale star. Turn to the front of your mat. So you're pivoting your hips and then bending your left knee while your right foot is going to be perpendicular, just like our feet were in the triangle pose. Right foot pointed towards the front of the mat, or left foot pointed towards the front of the mat. Bending that knee, coming into your warrior two. So bending your left knee, hips facing me, arms out to a T, gazing over your left fingertips. And on your inhale, you're going to swing this right arm and pivot your hips to the front. Swing your right arm to the front as your foot turns into your high lunge. So you're now on the ball of your foot, but lean forward. Then bringing that right arm over, pivoting that foot again, back into warrior two. And then back into that high lunge with the lean. Back into warrior two. Then extending your left leg, extending your left knee, pivoting that foot in, and then pivoting your right foot and bending that knee. Warrior two on the other side. Swing that left arm down like a pendulum, pivot into your high lunge with a lean. And then come back into that warrior two. High lunge. Warrior two. Extending that front knee, pivoting that right foot so your feet are both facing the same way into your wide-legged forward fold, but we're going to take our hands, clasp them behind our back, and fold from our hips, allowing our hands to fall towards the ground. Nice shoulder stretch. And you can release your hands to the mat. Coming into a seated position, facing me. You're going to come into a bit of a cool down here. So you can bring your right leg stacked over top of your left. So we're going to do, we're going to have our left leg, our left shin, underneath our right shin. So they're parallel to each other, left foot on right foot on left knee, right knee on left foot. And there should be an upside down triangle in between your legs. And you can stay upright with your hands on your knee, pushing it down. And if your knee is all the way down to your foot, you can lean forwards, maybe putting your elbows on your knees or even on the mat if it calls for it. And just take a deep breath in into the tension in your hip. And on your exhale, release. And we're just going to switch legs. So now bringing the right shin on top of the left, foot on knee, knee on foot. And again, you could push your knee to your foot gently, or you could lean forward. And release. Stepping into your downward facing dog. So tuck your back toes, hands in front, feet and hands about hip width, shoulder width apart, lifting up into downward dog. Bringing your right leg into the air, into three-legged dog. Bending the knee, and then bringing that right knee up to that right hand. And then your left foot can go as close to your left hand as you can get it. If your shin is not parallel at the top of the mat, that's fine. You don't want to hurt yourself, but get it as close to that as you can. And then you could stay upright, untuck your back toe, or you could come down to your forearms, or you could even come down to your hands or bring your forehead to the mat, whatever feels good for you. Pushing back up to your hands, tucking your back foot, your back toe, and then pushing back to your downward dog. Going to bring that left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, left hand, right foot as close to the right hand as you can get it. Untuck the back toe, and then as far down as is comfortable, you can come down. So forearms, hands, mat, and just breathe. Push back up to your hands, tucking your back toe, pushing into your downward facing dog. Enjoying this downward dog. And then coming down to your knees. So you're in your tabletop position, knees about hip width distance apart. And then keeping your hips stacked right over your knees, you can crawl your hands forward and allow your chest to drop towards the mat. And you can hold it up here, you can place blocks under your chest, or you could get your chest all the way to the mat, and then place either your forehead or your chin on the mat. Just breathe. You can crawl back up to your tabletop, bringing your toes together and then your knees about as wide as your mat, sitting back onto your heels. Going to come into our child's pose here. And then bring your right arm and thread the needle. So your right hand goes across your chest and underneath your left. So you're making like an L with your arms, and then come down into your child's pose to get a shoulder stretch. Now take your left arm and cross it underneath your chest so it's above your right arm, but going out to the other side, and bring your forehead to the mat. And then bring your right arm that's crossed underneath your left, bring it out and point it to the top of your mat. So you're doing thread the needle on the other side. And now you can bring that right arm and bring it over top of the left, crossed under your chest, forehead down to the mat. Moving on up to seated, you could bring your knees together, tuck your back toes, and then you could maybe tuck your pinky toes, make sure they're all tucked to get a nice foot stretch. And then you could bring your right arm up overhead and your left arm underneath. So you're looking like this, and you could grab your fingers, and you could use a strap to hold on to, or just reach as far as you can if you can't touch your own fingers. And then switch arms. Release. And then you could come into a low lunge, or you could come into a lizard. So bringing your foot under your knee into a low lunge, and you can grab your back foot with your right hand. So if your right foot's in front, you take your right hand grabbing your left foot, and you could wrap a strap around your foot and hold on to it if you can't reach. And another option is to do it in your lizard, which you would heel toe that right foot to the outer right edge of your mat to kind of get a hip stretch at the same time. And if you're really feeling stretchy, you can drop down to your forearm in the lizard. Releasing your back foot, coming back up to center. If you're in your lizard, you could heel toe that foot in, and then switch legs. So bringing that right knee to the mat, left foot forward into your low lunge, and you could choose low lunge or lizard, and then grab your right foot with your left hand. And release, coming back up, heel toeing that left foot in, coming into a seated position facing me, bringing your legs out wide, as wide as you can, but you don't have to push it too far. Just make sure your knees and toes are pointed up to the sky, and that your back's as straight as you can get it, and you're folding from your hips. So from the hip crease, in between your legs, and you could just reach, you could bring your forearms to the mat, or maybe you're feeling stretchier than me and you could lay your belly on the mat. And you could sit on up, bringing your left foot to your right or the other way around. Feet flexed, legs together, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. If you can't reach your feet, grab wherever you can. Make sure you're folding from your hips with a flat back. And you could even wrap a strap around your legs or your feet if you'd like to. Can lift up, maybe coming into a boat position, getting that nice stability, being able to hold yourself up, arms and legs up, or your legs to go straight, and just slowly lay onto the mat until you fully release into your Shavasana. And before Shavasana, we're just going to do a quick twist. So bring your left knee to your chest. Bringing your left arm out to the side. Right hand brings that left knee to the right. You can look over your left shoulder into a twist. Just make sure your both shoulder blades stay planted on the mat, no matter how far your knee goes. Come back to center and just switch sides. So right knee to chest, left leg extended. Right arm out, left knee across as you gaze over your right shoulder. And release. Extending your right leg, arms overhead. Big stretch. And then into Shavasana. So your feet can be slightly apart, arms slightly out, shoulders dropped away from the ears. And to feel more grounded, you can even face your palms towards the ground. Relaxing your whole body, relaxing your feet and your toes. Relaxing your ankles. Relax your calves and your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips, your glutes, and your pelvis. Relax your lower back and your lower belly. Relax your core. Relax your chest. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists, your hands and your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax the back of your head. Relax your face, your jaw. Relax the top of your head. Your entire body is relaxed. I recommend staying here for 5 to 10 minutes, but when you're ready, you could slowly move your fingers and your toes. And bring attention to the rest of your body. And thank you for doing this class with me. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I will be posting more like this. So thanks for watching.